There's the mic. All right. So where were we? Were we here? I think we were here. Welcome back.
The bank robbers had left their tools on the table.
Including a detonator?
Judging by the detonators, the crooks had bought enough explosives to send Lady Liberty into orbit.
In a situation like Max's, you can only talk in metaphors, man. I don't know what to tell you. Why did the music just abruptly stop like that? They put a whole bench. Did they just throw a grenade at me? Oh man, the whole vault sequence? I love Max Payne, you know? Takes me back to a time when games didn't have to have fucking checkpoints in them. So pissed. I'm so pissed. Ass. Like I said, it's the art of shooting where you think people are gonna be, you know what I mean? Did you see the spread? Ah! This is a viable tactic, you know. This is the part when you save. I'm dead booty. This is precisely the part when you save. Hit that quick save. Max Payne, again, Max Payne is a PC game at heart, and while PC gamers are used to hotkeying their quick saves to the point of every kill, like they're just popping save states, almost like Max's Painkillers.
Success story had recently been on every channel.
This is something that console gamers, by and large, are not used to. And since the Xbox had a hard drive built into the console, just the very idea of saving instantly and immediately and without worrying about hard drive space was such an alien concept that I feel like that really gave the Xbox a leg up, because games aren't like this anymore. Max Payne 3 notoriously has a checkpoint system, you know, that governs how you progress through the game. So, you know.
The bank robbers had left their tools on the table.
Okay.
Judging by the detonators, the crooks had bought enough explosives to send Lady Liberty into orbit.
I tell you, he's so descriptive. I'm not answering that again. People are literally just calling phones where they know Max Payne is going to be, and I feel like Max Payne just isn't picking up what they're putting down here. I feel like what they're putting down here, Max, is they're onto you. Either that, or they are just repeatedly trying to set you up, and you're either just lucky in not taking the bait, like a Mr. Magoo with bullets, or, you know... So from what I gather, I killed the first guy, killed the second guy, dove and killed the third guy that was cooking a grenade. He died, dropped the grenade, and blew me up. I have thwarted kills. I've thwarted grenade kills in Halo 2 for much less. I gotta say, that is a... no pun intended. That's like a really tough pill to swallow, fam. Y'all wildin' out here, man. Fucking grenade! The rats! No! Oh god, is that a... oh, he killed the rats! R.I.P. It had to be one of us, man. I'm sorry it had to be you. It's a load screen. Bro, you know how expensive that is? It's like Max Hadouken the door open. I love it.
Hold it! Max! Jesus, you almost gave me a heart attack! I nearly shot you!
Alex, I'm glad to see you.
What the hell's going on? There are more corpses here than at the city morgue!
I just love that it's a regular occurrence for Max to come...
bank vault through the old station wall.
just come through the side of a subway wall to the tune of explosives.
Lupino's men? Really?
I mean...
You sure know how to pick a place. Can you get through?
No, it's locked. We gotta get out of here. If it's Lupino, it's...
Alex?
Alex!
There was nothing I could do. He was dead. I could tell by the empty, accusing stare of his eyes.
I'm no forensic scientist, so I'm not gonna talk shit about... oh, fuck! Ah! I'm not gonna say anything about the blood spatter effect, but that was pretty funny. Like these death scenes are just more members of the dev team. My is that how turnstiles work? But yeah, I'm just Alex!
Let's get the hell out of here! We'll be
Oh no.
Got him down.
Yo, can y'all stop throwing grenades? Can we stop with the grenades? Y'all are goons. Y'all are bodega robbing, subway exploding, bottom feeding, narcotics trafficking goons. Who is giving you guys grenades? Who is giving them grenade? They obviously can't be trusted. You don't even have a face. Max, what do you think? What does your face think about this? Why did I bother? Also, can I just say for the record that pressing the B button to unpause this game unwittingly makes you use painkillers, and it baffles me that this never, like, got to QA?
Alex had kept me relatively sane for the past 3 years. Now I didn't know how I felt.
How did you keep Alex from getting killed for the past 3 years? Because whenever I come to whenever I come to get to know one of Max Payne's acquaintances, it's usually moments before their death.
Of sex, drugs, and contract killings from a sleazy hotel in a slum block of town.
No funeral for Alex. No consequences for Max.
PD was closing in.
Max is just on to the next place.
The wail was a crescendo. Lupino thought he could get us by taking Alex out and leaving me to take the fall for it. All he had gotten was my attention. I went for the hotel first.
He's coming for that ass,
Sad
Lupino.
with flickering lamps and faded colors, cheap mobster punks and tired-eyed prostitutes.
He's coming for them cheeks.
I walked straight in, playing at Bogart like I'd done 100 times before.
I mean, I personally don't
Place was
mind.
Run by a couple of murdering mobsters with shark smiles. The Finito brothers.
I don't remember this Max
Ladies and
personally.
gentlemen, it's the pain in the butt. Pain to the max.
You're killing me. You make that up yourselves, you get some wino downstairs to come up with it. Don't answer that. A rhetorical question.
Look at these faces.
Boss, Lupino around.
That kind of depends on who's asking.
You know Sam Lake was having the time of his life making these faces.
It's one of them, how do you put it, rhetorical questions. Lupino ain't here, but he said bye.
Lupino wasn't in his cheap hotel. Instead, I ran into the Finito brothers.
The Finito brothers.
The door slammed shut behind me. And then I was dodging bullets like rain.
Oh, you went to meet the Finito brothers and thought that it was going to end with you leaving with your life?
Ah, pain to the max. Joe Spot Pig. Got a ticket to Marble City for you.
Yo, they literally said their cutscene catchphrases. Come on, man.
Bosses! Everything all right? Bosses! Joey! Virgilio! You all right in there? They're not answering. Call the others. Tell them to come quick. Okay, but we can't wait for them. We gotta go in now. Bosses! We're coming in!
I let on the desk on my eye.
Never gets old. Never gets old. I love the way characters interacted with worlds back in the day. This collision detection is actually top notch. Because on the PS4, it kind of looks like Max is ice skating through the environment. It's weird. It's a weird thing.
I I had met Lupino only once. The gangster ran all his rackets through his right-hand man, Vinny Gagniti. Gagniti
These
was a
names.
high-strung whiner on the verge of breaking
These
apart.
Italian
No
names.
Energizer Bunny. He had the brains to run the business, but he lacked the balls, always falling short, taking his frustration out on underage addicts and call girls.
Oh, so he's a scumbag.
The V deal goes down at your hotel. Jack's exact words. Quote, Vinny, you're in charge of this one. Unquote. Rico Muerte's coming to see it through. Anything goes wrong and everybody's gonna get dead. Goes double for you. Treat this guy real good. Anything he wants, you give him. Don't screw this up or you're finito, finitos.
A V deal meant added security, locked doors, and lots of nervous thugs with itchy trigger fingers. I'd seen nothing coming in.
This
but I didn't know
mobster
I'd
writing
been
just
there.
hits me close.
Rico Muerte was a
Hits me
regular
close
Kaiser
to the heart.
Soze, a spook story told to keep the apes in line. 313. The Finitos had scribbled Muerte's room number on the note's margin.
Damn. That's impressive levels of subterfuge. I don't know, man. To Max's credit, he blew his cover hours ago, and the bodies are still raining down.
Getting out was not going to be easy. The staircase was locked and the elevator had been busted for a decade or more.
How about the bathroom window? Not a love seat. Did it actually vibrate across the floor? This counted for interactability back in the day, okay? I'm not gonna knock it, you know. Look at Max interact with these drawers. It's awful. It's terrible. Hey, what's up? Welcome, Rimuru. Thank you for the follow. Mind my terrible jacket. It's an old texture. Graphics.
Yeah, something's wrong with the bosses. Payne's there and they're not answering. Let's go already. Payne's gonna pay in spades. What the hell?
Ah!
Pain in the butt. Pain to the max. In Marble City for you.
Am I a hedgehog? What is this?
A letter on the desk caught my eye.
I have to keep saying to myself, you know, this looked good.
I'd met Lupino only
This
once.
did look good.
The gangster ran all his rackets through his right-hand man, Vinny Gagniti. Gagniti was a high-strung whiner on the verge of breaking apart. Like an
Oh, really?
Energizer Bunny.
Are you?
He had the brains to run
I
the
mean, this
business,
is
but
just
he
the
lacked
beginning,
balls,
right? So
always falling short, taking his frustration out on underage addicts and call
I guess I should be lucky that it's just confined to the rooftops for now.
Down at your hotel.
You know?
Everything all right? Bosses, Joey, Virgilio, you all right in there? They're not answering. Call the others. Tell them to come quick. Okay, but we can't wait for them. We gotta go in now. Bosses, we're coming in.
I could use the DE. The DE was something I used way more in Last Man Standing. It wasn't nearly as spectacular at all. Well, this place is seedy.
In his press conference today, the mayor stated stated that Valkyr represents a clear danger to New York and called for drastic actions to eliminate the problem. On today's top story, the Valkyr crisis worsens with the murder of DEA Special Agent Alex Balder. Special Agent Balder had been shot repeatedly from a point-blank range. The gunman has been identified as Max Payne.
How?
The news
How?
is sure to tighten around this fugitive criminal as more NYPD units join the search to apprehend him.
I had just gotten my 15 minutes of fame.
Disgraced cop Max Payne, now a member of the Lupino crime family and murderer of the police chief Jim Brown. Like, well. It sucks to be you, Max. Let's hit that quick save. I'm gonna go through the door this time.
What's wrong with the bosses? Payne's there and they're not answering.
Shut up, you freaking goon, you mook! You jamoke! Those don't blow up. Oh. Oh. That's crazy. I totally would have counted on that blowing up. Like, I would have bet on that just exploding. It seems like the kind of thing that would explode. Huh. You know what I want to try and do? No, it's only because I know the control schemes in these games vary so wildly, but is there any way that I can... No, not that. Movement? Ah, there we go. There's a button I'm looking for. Bullet time combo is the left trigger. Oh, yeah, that's what it does. Okay. Yeah, the bullet time combo button is stupid. I think it's stupid. Because the only thing the bullet time combo does in reality is it just activates bullet time when you're standing still with the left trigger and makes you dive when you're doing it in a direction. If you separate the buttons, you get the same effect anyway. I remember the way I used to play this. The way I used to play this was I used to leave bullet time on the black or white buttons. I think I used to have it on the white button. Unfortunately, that's the right bumper now. So, I think what I'll do is I will make the bullet time only button white, make shoot dodge only left trigger, and fuck the bullet time combo button. Hell, I'll make it the right bumper because reasons. I think I like the way that sounds. That sounds good to me. You know, now I can dive whenever I want, even though it's... Look at the city in the distance. It's a texture. I'm sorry. Look at the streets. Okay. I'm done, man. I thought I'd be more understanding of how old this is. But I love it all the same. What up? Wait, does shoot dodging take... Oh, yeah, it does. It still takes bullet time. It takes a chunk. He just has sawed-off shotgun under the bed. Let's go.
Previously on Lords and Ladies.
My favorite show.
Marquis Valentine.
Yo, get off the couch, fam.
My lady.
My lord.
Lords and Ladies is on.
Now, in all new episodes
What?
of Lords and
I said
Ladies,
Lords and Ladies is on. What you doing?
Sir Corporation.
It's the new episode!
My lady.
My lord?
My lady, there is a matter of great importance I must bring to your attention.
My lord, there is?
Indeed, my lady, there is indeed. From the very first moment we met, upon that distant forest path, there has been sunlight in the autumn leaves blazing like the colors of your hair.
Oh, my lord, you should not speak so.
That guy.
My
He's
lady,
got the gift
I
of
must,
gab.
I must.
My lord, no. I forbid you. This cannot be. This must not be.
But why, my love, why?
My lord, it is too dreadful. Do not force me to speak the words.
My lady, I beg of you, I must know. I would rather
Please.
die than not know.
Yes, my lord, we should both be dead, for this shame is too great for the living. My lord, I am... My lord, I am your long-lost sister.
I knew it. I said it. What did I say? They had the same unibrow. No, he thought he was attracted to their similarities. No, you literally have the same features. It's your sister. It'd be like that sometimes in the Victorian era. I mean, you know. That happened more often than you think it did. It shows the box art while it's saving your game. I love it.
There he is.
Oh. Oh! Holy shit. Oh my gosh. Hi. I hate this. Why do the gunfights of yesteryear have to be like this? Why can't AI just be more proactive? Why does it have to hide in doorways? Look at this mook. What's he doing? He's really standing there like I don't have magic bullet powers. Never gonna get it, never gonna get it, never gonna get it. Oh, I thought somebody was gonna come through there. Huh? That was... Aw. No shotgun under that bed? It's not nearly as fun. No, that episode of Lords and Ladies was fire, though. It was great fire. That was scandalous.
Piece of crap.
Oh, careful. It might kick back. Kill him.
What the shit? We gotta talk about the durability of these guys. Like, the concept of a bullet sponge is a very real thing. These flesh and blood men should not have this much constitution. Unless they're popping painkillers like Max's. I'm talking multiple shotgun blasts to the face. Crackheads. I'm from Brooklyn, fam. I know crackheads when I see them.
I think I died.
I think I'm dying.
I'm dead.
I think I'm dead.
It's coming.
I think I'm dying.
It's coming.
It's coming.
You're gonna die.
I think I'm gonna die.
You're gonna
I'm
die.
gonna die.
Oh no. Oh no.
This is these are Valkyr mumblings.
Flash.
The Flash of Fallen Angels.
It's coming. It's coming. Get away. Get away. Get away. Get away. Get away. Get away. Shut up. Shut up. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. I don't know. I'm gonna hurt you. I'm gonna hurt you.
Dare to keep your kids away from drugs. So fucked up. Fucking hell! Holy shit. I am beside myself right now. This is... I don't know why this is so much fun. See? This is a game. This is a game. It's not a gacha game. It's not a live service game. It's not a chunk of a game that'll be finished later.
I found Muerte's room.
Now everybody from the 313. Get your motherfucker. Okay.
Muerte had received a letter.
I don't think his contraption quite worked the way he thought it would. That shit completely missed me. He had a shotgun attached to a pulley system on the door. Love it. That's...
Our investigation had
At
turned
this
up
point in the
nothing to
game,
link
I
Angelo Punchinello, the head of the
don't even
Punchinello
need to be
family,
surprised at the
Valkyr.
crazy shit.
All tracks had ended with Jack Lupino. The letter in Muerte's
I
room
feel
was
like I
signed
would
by the
be
Don
weird at this
himself.
point.
Was the first hint that the Kingpin knew what was brewing inside his syndicate.
The trouble you got into after the Chicago screw-up. The Punchinello family bailed you out. You have been waiting for a chance to pay us back. One of our trusted boys has a monkey the size of King Kong on his back. We need your special skills for backup on a major deal.
Collecting evidence had gotten old a few hundred bullets back. I was already so far past the point of no return, I couldn't even remember what it looked like when I had passed it.
I was so far past the point of return, I didn't even know what it looked like when I had passed it. Are all y'all just using shotguns or sawed-offs? Is anybody using an M14? Is anybody using a RPG? Anybody got an assault rifle? Battle rifle? No? Did he really just whip that gun out and start using it like a fucking... I'm not even gonna... We're not gonna address that. That was mildly embarrassing. I don't even want to talk about it.
Told you. God damn! I thought it was a bomb for sure. Nah, the Russian wouldn't dare. This has been waiting to happen. I thought it was a bomb.
Yo, these are some top tier goons. Real talk. Some top tier goonery. The war on drugs is a noble one. Somebody's got to clean up the streets of my community.
The hooker had left her diary on the table. The diary belonged to a hooker named Candy Dawn. The read would have made a vice cop blush.
Had talks with the mystery hag over the phone again. Sent her the latest One-Eyed Alfred tape. As long as the hag keeps paying for the tapes, the old man could come every day for all I care.
Who's the
She was on
hag?
the sideline, making secret X-rated flicks of her clients and selling them to the highest bidder. They would get her killed if her V-fix for the day didn't do it first.
Oh, shit. Oh, wow. Wow, okay, so even though the texture is dog shit, someone actually wrote her diary out and made it a texture. Even though the texture is dog shit, I can appreciate that someone actually wrote the words out. I can see that from here. Oh, but really, the hooker's diary? Okay, so basically the hooker was sleeping with a lot of powerful people, recording the footage and then using it to blackmail them into supplying her V. They supply her V. She doesn't leak the information she has out to the public. Clearly they got to the hooker. So, what did we learn? Yes, exactly. Don't have sex with politicians. They're soulless. The subterfuge. It's a closet that opens into the secret filming room. What is she filming through? The eyeball of this hooker. Yo, let's give it up for crafty hookers. Just out there, just making home movies through glory holes. Wow, this room had ammunition and VHS tapes in it. I hope she went out in a blaze of glory. I feel like that's the only way she deserves to go out, personally. Like, what an operation.
Hey, it's him. Go get him.
I like...
No, wait. You go get him. You go and get him.
Are they gonna start playing rock, paper, scissors? Shoot! $5 says it's a loading elevator.
The old service elevator rumbled down to the bowels of Jack Lupino's hotel.
The bowels. That was the whole cutscene. The elevator rolled to the bottom of the bowels of Jack Lupino's hotel, much like a burrito does before I even have a chance to leave the restaurant. I like how they have the same staticky voice clip to indicate whenever something on the news is playing on a nearby radio. You'd be surprised just how much regular shooting goes on in Max Payne. There's not a lot of shoot dodging.
A winter storm warning is in effect in the whole tri-state area, as both freezing rain and heavy snowfall.
Yo, Venus Flytrap, do your job, fam. I'm getting bitten by stuff.
People are advised to stay indoors. The severe blizzard has ravaged New York for 3 days now, with no end in sight.
We've been snowed from the start in the Valkyr case. The forecast said there was plenty more where that had come from. But the snowbound city is on my side. Less chance of innocent bystanders getting caught in the crossfire.
And less need to detail a street and sidewalk. Or put pedestrians in the street when you explain it away as a winter storm to conceal your technical limitations. Also, the fact that most of the game takes place inside of buildings, warehouses, rooftops. Like, hey, how are we going to explain the fact that Max never goes outside of a building? It's snowing. But no, Max actually does go outside at 1 or 2 points when he goes outside of the train station into another one. And it is lightly snowing outside, but it's definitely a canonical explanation for a technical limitation, which is something that we did a lot back in the day. I love that. I love that part of game design. I mean, that's a great way to honestly conceal your need to make a... Oh my god! I thought those things didn't blow up when you shot them. Max, can you have consistent rules that make sense to humans? I was really under the impression that you couldn't shoot those. But they look the same as the other ones. So there's barrels you can and can't shoot, and they both look the same? "3D Realms, what's wrong with you?"
What the hell?
Fam, they really barricaded the boxes with a bunch of... They really barricaded the door with a bunch of boxes.
Exhibit number 1, a newspaper.
Newspaper, baseball bat, dead man. Incinerator nearby. I don't like what it spells. But can I get some painkillers?
A dead man tied to a chair and lay on the boiler room floor.
Oh, Captain Baseball Bat
Captain
Boy.
Baseball Bat Boy has an unbeatable track record in superhero death matches. But a 6-pack of root beer gets me every time.
The murder weapon was a baseball bat, now lying in a pool of drying blood next to a newspaper folded open on a Captain Baseball Bat Boy comic strip.
It's read so plainly and unapologetically droll.
Take vampire movies. Why are they always set in LA or Mexico? They can't even get a tan. If I was a bloodsucker, I'd move to the North Pole. Winter's one long night. Yeah, and what would you eat? Suck blood from penguins? Nah, Eskimos, man, Eskimos.
Yeah, that makes sense. I've never known a vampire to prey on the other species.
But a 6-pack of root beer gets me every time.
Why are they always set in LA or Mexico? They can't even get here.
Ho! It's always those near-death gunfights that get your face locked in a certain position, like, I just survived that. I love how painkillers work. They just restore huge, sweeping chunks of health that you may or may not gain back whenever you use one. It's a thing. I love it. Something's behind this door, isn't it? I know it. I know it. I love these headphones, but my ears are screaming. I was already wearing them for about 4 hours prior to being here. Because I ride my bike with these. So I'm about to crash this little party here, eh? Well, let's fucking go! Whack these nuts, boy! That was good. That was good.
A lifetime ago, this would have gone down as a narcotics arrest.
Would it, though? Would it, though?
It was dirty money.
I mean, yeah, but you could rent.
The transparent cylinders glowed green, full of Valkyr.
Listen, you ain't got to put a TCRI logo on it, okay? I know when I'm looking at The Secret of the Ooze. You call that stuff whatever you want in this corner of the multiverse. I know what mutagenic compounds look like. Somebody finna make a Ninja Turtle with that. Nope. No reason the vials should be that outrageously huge.
Two mad dog killers, ready to murder each other. They step into the next room, and I'm thinking, now they're gonna do it. But no. They sit down in front of a TV and solve their differences with the Kung Fu fighting video game. I tell you, kid, I was so surprised I strangled them both with the video game.
Oh, Rico, you're so bad.
I am, ain't
Yo! Ah!
Big time hustler.
I love it! I love it! I love it! Ah! Ah! Fuck! Listen. Listen. Listen.
A lifetime ago, this would have gone down as a narcotics arrest.
I'm fucking dead. Oh, man. Implied sword swallowing?
There's a key on the table.
In my video game? How did I forget about that? He's like, yeah, baby, I'm the best. And she's just like, mm. And then in the second panel, she's just getting up like, and I'm just like, I hate video games. I hate video games. I hate them. I hate them. I'm sorry, I gotta see it again.
ready to murder each other. They step into the next room, and I'm thinking, now they're gonna do it. But no. They sit down in front of a TV and solve their differences with the Kung Fu fighting video game. I tell you, kid, I was I strangled them both with the video game cables.
Oh, Rico,
You're so bad. No! Sorry to interrupt, my bad. Yo, the hooker is really shooting at me with a mouthful of beans. Joke's on you, lady. I find child murderers detestable. I mean, I came in and she was just swallowing a bunch of kids. Tasteless, uncalled for, uncouth, and deplorable. His pants are still down. Wow. The vertical aiming in this feels slower. It is. No, the vertical speed. Yeah, the vertical speed is significantly slower. Look at that. Interesting. Not that I'm mad at it. Alright, that feels a little bit better. You should always be able to rotate faster than you can aim up and down. Left and right's not as important. Oh my god. Holy shit, the naked blowjob dude gave me an automatic weapon? Oh, nice. Let's go. Yo, bro, how did he get a Spanish name? How did that greaseball end up with a name like Rico Muerte?
The antique switch. There was an old telephone switchboard in the back room of the reception area. Kinda made phone tapping child's play. It wasn't hard to picture a fat pimp sweating with headphones on, listening to his hookers talk dirty and fake orgasms over a web of party lines. The blood veins of New York.
The blood veins of New York. I like that. I like that. That's the best metaphor so far. Hands down, that's the best metaphor so far. Hello? Hello? Answer me! Hello?
Something wicked this way comes. Max Payne at large.
See, I should have broken to voice acting back when these things were coming out because, man, the standard is just amazing. Hello? Can somebody freaking answer me? Hello? This is also the period of time where people were afraid to put the words like shit and fuck in games. So this is surprisingly tame. The only reason this game is rated M is for the only reason a lot of games are rated M back in the day. Do you kill people? Well, then it's rated M. Like, that was really the line. Like, there wasn't really sexual content, nudity, stuff like that. There really wasn't stuff like that. Not per se. Not in the way it means, you know. Gambling addiction is a very serious problem.
What the?
Suomi vodka. Ah, see, we're outside. Yo, why is this door here? Do people typically enter this room through the fucking skylight? Why is this here? You know, canonically, when I jump, it's gonna be all cinematic, like I meant to do this shit. Okay, y'all got me. What up?